In the world of politics, public feuds are nothing new, but when Minnesota Governor Tim Walz unloaded a barrage of fiery criticism aimed squarely at two of the most prominent figures in modern politics, Elon Musk and Donald Trump, people couldn't look away. What started as a simple interview quickly escalated into a scathing takedown, and in the latest episode of the Kulinski show, Kyle digs into the wild ride that has everyone talking. It all began innocently enough. Walz was answering questions about Minnesota's economy, but when the topic shifted to billionaires and their growing influence, Walz didn't hold back. He targeted none other than Elon Musk, calling out the tech mogul for what he described as reckless behavior, from his controversial handling of Twitter to his power plays at Tesla. But Walz didn't stop there. In a moment that shocked even the most seasoned political insiders, Walz took it a step further, labeling Musk as a dangerous example of wealth gone unchecked. He went on to suggest that Musk's ventures, whether in electric cars, space exploration, or social media, are part of a larger scheme to hoard influence and manipulate the masses. It's not innovation, Walz fired off. It's ego, plain and simple. With each sentence, the tension mounted. But what's even more intriguing? Walz wasn't done. He was just getting started. No stranger to controversy, Walz then pivoted to his other favorite target, former President Donald Trump. As he delved into the topic of populism and the rise of anti-establishment rhetoric, Walz's critique of Trump was sharp, branding him as the master of deception. He's not here for the people, he's here for himself, Walz remarked. The governor didn't mince words, accusing Trump of dividing the country for his own gain while pretending to be the voice of the forgotten. The words that dropped next were particularly biting. Trump is the biggest con artist we've ever seen, Walz declared, leaning into the microphone as if daring someone to prove him wrong. He went on to accuse Trump of being a puppet to the wealthy, exploiting his supporters while cozying up to the same elites he pretends to despise. At this point, anyone watching could sense the crescendo building. Walz had thrown his punches, but surely, this was the climax, or was it? That's where Kyle Kulinski enters the scene. On his latest episode, Kyle dissects the Tim Walz interview in all its explosive glory, pointing out that this kind of fiery rhetoric isn't just entertainment, it's politically strategic. Why would Walz, a Democratic governor, go out of his way to flame both Elon Musk and Trump, two titans in their own spheres? What's the endgame here? Kulinski raises the question, is Walz trying to position himself as a progressive champion, or is there something deeper at play? Could he be signaling a new kind of Democrat, one that doesn't shy away from taking on both the billionaires and the populists? As Kyle goes deeper, he paints the picture of a political landscape where figures like Musk and Trump aren't just individuals, they're symbols of two powerful forces. Musk, representing unchecked corporate power, and Trump, the embodiment of populist rebellion. Walz's attacks, therefore, aren't just about the men themselves, they're about confronting the ideologies that Musk and Trump represent. And if Walz is picking this fight now, what does he know that we don't? Kulinski doesn't let up, though. As the show goes on, he raises more questions about the fallout from Walz's comments. What will Musk's response be? After all, Musk isn't exactly the type to stay quiet when he's called out in public. Could we be on the brink of an all-out feud between one of the world's most influential billionaires and a governor? With nothing to lose. And Trump, well, we know he's never one to back down from a verbal sparring match. Kyle leaves the audience hanging on a tantalizing question. Was this just a moment of raw emotion from Walz, or is there a broader political calculation in play? Could Walz's takedown be the beginning of a larger movement, where more politicians follow his lead and call out the most powerful figures of our time? By the end of the episode, it's clear that the stakes are higher than just one interview. The brewing tensions between politicians and the elite class are only going to get more intense as the 2024 elections approach. And Walz. He may have just thrown the first punch in what could be the next great political battle. But where will it lead? And how will Musk and Trump respond? Stay tuned. The story's only heating up.